Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into an important topic that affects many of us, taking things personally, aka taking offense, or as I like to call it, feeling some type of way. This is not at all uncommon, as we've all found ourselves feeling hurt, stressed, upset, disappointed because of someone else's words or actions. Or better yet, our perception of someone else's actions, but more on that later. Did you know that taking things personally can actually be a negative coping skill, also known as a maladaptive behavior? Let's have a quick chat about why that is and some tips on how we can address it. So, first, let's define what I mean by taking things personally. This is when you misinterpret neutral or unrelated actions and comments as a direct criticism or attack on you. In other words, you put negative content or context where it may or may not exist. It's essentially a distorted perception or projected narrative. When we take things personally, our very perception of reality becomes distorted. We might misinterpret someone's neutral comment or action as a direct attack, leading to misunderstandings and unnecessary conflict. In this way, a passing comment can become earth shattering, an attack on us, unbeknownst to the other party. And this can cause a lot of unnecessary stress and anxiety. Constantly feeling attacked or criticized can elevate your stress and anxiety levels. And this isn't just bad for your mental health, but it can also affect your physical health in various forms, for example, headaches, stomach issues, potentially leading to chronic stress, anxiety disorders, and even depression. Next, let's talk about relationships. Taking things personally can potentially put a strain on your relationships, especially if you perceive threats where there are none. Those close to you are viewed as adversarial in their direct and incorrect communications. It might lead to conflicts, resentment, a lack of trust. People around you might feel like they have to walk on eggshells, hindering open and honest communication. And it doesn't stop there. When you internalize negative feedback or perceive slights, it can erode your sense of self-esteem and self-value and self-worth. And so over time, this can result in a negative self-image and lack of confidence in your abilities. This compounded by the fact that many who take easy offense already struggle with projecting their underlying feelings about themselves onto other people. Additionally, individuals that have issues with rejection or abandonment may also engage in self-fulfilling prophecy. In other words, the taking of the offense simultaneously creates the rejection they are desperately trying to avoid. It can also hinder your personal growth. Taking things personally means it's difficult to accept constructive criticism and learn from any feedback you receive. Instead of viewing feedback as an opportunity for growth and development, you might see it as a personal attack on your character, which prevents you from improving and developing new skills and learning more about yourself and your surroundings. Those around you may cease attempting any genuine connection with you because genuine connections require communication of both positive and negative commentary, right? Most of us just don't talk about the good stuff. And this behavior can contribute to a victim mentality. Understanding that in truth, there are times where you may be the victim or being targeted. In most cases, this is not consistent or constant. The trouble comes in when you start to see yourself as constantly being wrong or targeted by others. This mindset is disempowering and prevents you from taking responsibility for your actions and making positive changes in your life. It can also lead to emotional reactivity as well, right? So taking things personally often results in heightened emotional reactivity. This can lead to impulsive and defensive responses, escalating conflicts and creating unnecessary drama. And everybody knows that one person that has low frustration tolerance, very quick to pop off at any given moment. In often these cases, the offense does not match the magnitude or the blow up or the reaction. And finally, it affects your problem solving abilities. When you're focused on personalizing situations, it can be difficult to objectively analyze problems and find effective solutions. This leads to inefficient decision making and problem solving. All right, so we did all of that. So what can we do about it? The first step is being aware. Coming to awareness, recognizing when you're taking things personally and question whether it's truly about you. Practice empathy and try to see things from the other person's perspective. Focus on your own growth and self-improvement rather than seeking validation externally or from others. Remember, in any given situation, you cannot control others, you can only control yourself. And while we cannot control the actions of others, we can control how we respond to those actions. Also remember, we can ask people what their intentions are rather than assuming nefarious intent. Remember, you have the power to change your perspective and improve your mental health and well-being. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting content. And remember, lastly, while I am a licensed professional, I might not be your licensed professional, so please use this information wisely, just as information, and reach out to a licensed professional in your area if you want or need more personalized care.